went to church today and was hearing about forgiveness and how we need to confess our sins and everything, but well, I feel like I've done way too much. I mean, when I think about all my mistakes, big and small, I think, how could God really love me? You know, and sometimes when I'm sinning, it's like, I don't even care at the moment, but at the end of the night when I lay my head on my pillow, I think, man, I got some work to do. For instance, you know, and I hate to confess this as a man, but I gossip. I mean, I have no problem talking about my boss behind his back. You know, and he deserves it. I mean, he always comes down unnecessarily hard on us. And, you know, at church, I don't know, I find myself talking about the pastor sometimes, you know, and, you know, I just have no problem talking about people. But I know that's not like you. I mean, can you really love me when I do that?
Victor, I still love you.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you say that, but I mean, that's not it though. I mean, you know, I go to church and, you know, people think I'm a pretty, you know, decent guy, drive a nice car, wear fancy clothes and everything, but they don't know what I'm like when I go home.
All right now.
You know, they don't know that I struggle with depression, that I struggle with anger. They don't know any of that. They don't know that my family is afraid of me. They don't know that the reason my son's in jail today is because I was way too hard. And we get into fights, and I remember that day, I knocked him to the floor. I said, if you come at me like that again, and guess what he's in jail for? Assault. Where'd he get it from? So when I think about that, and I know it's my fault, I'm like, God can't possibly still love me after something like that.
Victor, they might not know, but I know. And I still love you.
I hear all that. But I mean, you know why I'm so angry? Why I'm taking it out on my family? My brother who I thought I could trust. I've not seen or even tried to find my brother in the past 15 years. The very girl I was supposed to marry, little did I know my own blood brother was behind my back. And they're still married today. My blood brother? How do you do that? And he had the nerve to write me a letter asking for forgiveness. I mean, what kind of mess is that? I'm not ever going to forgive him. I hate that man. He took the love of my life and he wants me to forgive him? Look, I know you talk about not supposed to hate and all that stuff, but I mean, real, I hate him. And you saying you love me when I'm hating my blood brother. I don't know, you got to draw a line somewhere.
Victor, I still love you.
Oh, have mercy.
You say you love me, but here's another thing I don't understand. Here's another thing that really makes me angry. My mother. My mother was a good woman. She'd help anybody. She'd cook meals for the homeless, bring them into our house. I hated that part. But she did it. She served practically on every committee of the church. Why'd you take her? Why? You're gonna say because you love me? Is that what it is? I don't get that. And I'm angry. I'm angry at you.
I understand. But I still love you.
All right.
So you understand? You say you understand, but really, when I really think about all of this, I hate you.
Woo.
If we gotta be straight up, I hate you. My brother took the love of my life. My mom's gone. Right now, sitting in my drawer, are divorce papers from my wife that she's still waiting for me to sign. You love me. You love me. What have you done for me?
Lord have mercy.
I don't see it. I don't see any good in my life. All I see is my faults and where you weren't there to fix them. And you love me.
Victor, you may hate me, but I still love you. And to answer your question, what have I done for you? Everything. I created you. I given you your breath. And even though you know this already, I died for you, Victor. And I understand that sometimes that feels like it's not enough. Sometimes that seems like it's not that big a deal. Sometimes you want more than for me to have died for you. And I wish you could understand that more than anything, more than creating you, giving you life, and dying to keep that life eternal, I love you, Victor. And don't get me wrong. I don't love the things that happen to you. I don't love the things you struggle with and the sins that you do. But I love you, Victor. And I'm here for you. I'm here to help you through them. And even if you don't feel it, that doesn't mean it's not true. I understand loss, Victor, because I've also lost. Not just my son, but countless angels, countless souls who refuse to receive my love. I've lost more than anyone. I've chosen to feel your suffering just as much as I feel my own. Because at the end of the day, all I can do is love you and hope that one day you'll appreciate it. Because love cannot be forced. It cannot be demanded. It can only be shown. So, hopefully one day my love will be enough for you, Victor. Hopefully my love can mend your broken heart. But I won't force you to love me. I know it's hard. But just know that my love is the only place that you'll find healing. The only place that you'll find peace. And the only place that you'll have true joy. So if you want that, if you want to let go of the hate, then I'm here. Because I still love you. And whenever you're ready, I'm right here.
So, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know the questions that you have for God. Why certain things happen in your life. Why certain things that happen even from childhood affect you even now. What I do know is that in John 1:12, God says that to those who want to be his children, he gives power to them. He doesn't expect us to walk through this alone and not help us. He says if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. He wants to take our heavy burdens, and he wants to take them and cast them into the depths of the sea. So know that whatever you are going through, even the questions that you still don't have answers to, trust that at the end of the day, God will make it plain. And that you have no better options. If you let go of God, then what? You're going to go through the trials by yourself with no hope? He's the only way. He might not give you the answers that you want right away, but as I've experienced in my own life, and I know others even sitting here right now have experienced in time, God will make it plain. Just like he did with Job. Job died still not knowing why everything happened to him. The only answer God gave him was, I'm God. But when he gets to heaven, he'll have the benefit of really seeing that the story of his life as portrayed in the Bible was more than just about God's faith in, about Job's faith in God. It was also about God's faith in Job. And so you might be having your Job experience. God might be exhibiting his faith in you to stand for him, no matter what happens to you.